but if they look weird, I'm just gonna pierce them. Anybody objections? No? Okay, good.
JudesTube.
Hey dudes, and welcome back to JudesTube. Today we're going to be talking about my trans experience. I want to just come out again to anyone who doesn't know. I identify as a trans non-binary person. My pronouns are strictly they, them. I don't use she, her, or he, him. I just go by they, them. I really like when people respect those because that makes me feel very respected, obviously. And I'm very validated by myself, but it also helps validate that when other people can see me as who I am, because I know I am who I am. So if you guys are going to comment anything about me using a pronoun, I would prefer they, them, or just call me Jude. Just Jude is fine with me. If you guys are kind of questioning your gender and stuff, feel free to go to gender counseling or anything like that. I didn't do that. I discovered this on my own without that, which was super awesome. A lot of people struggle with it and struggle with the validation of it and whatnot. I'm very lucky to, I guess, be as confident in who I know I am compared to other people, which I don't know, but I assume have a little bit harder of a time coming to grips with who they are and how they identify. Whereas I've known for a very long time now that I don't identify really strongly with female or male. I'm just kind of floating in between the binary. Another thing is I'm really lucky that my chest has been quite small for the majority of my life, but recently I went to get an ultrasound, and after the ultrasound my left breast started to grow a little bit more, and it has filled out an A cup, and I have never in my entire life filled a bra cup ever. An A, never, like the smallest size cup. If you don't know bra sizes, I've never filled out the smallest cup. And recently I put on like this cute little bralette thing. It's not a bra, but like bralette kind of thing, and the left boob kind of filled out the cup, and that kind of shocked me and gave me a lot more dysphoria than I realized I could have, because I've never had to experience that before. So I freaked out and kind of posted on my TikTok about it, asking how people deal with it, and a lot of people just say like wear a binder all the time, try to ignore it, don't look at yourself in the mirror. So I have been wearing my binder. I don't know if you can see, I've been wearing my binder a lot more. It makes me feel way more it makes me feel a lot more confident and comfortable with my clothing. It's really difficult because like I used to be able to wear shirts and t-shirts and sweaters and not really worry about it. But recently, because I said the left one has grown, the right one has kind of grown as well. It makes me enormously uncomfortable. I know that it's not me, and I have taken steps to get top surgery. I have had a consultation with a clinic, and I'm hoping to get an appointment as soon as possible. They have not gotten back to me with any appointment dates yet, so it's really frustrating because I keep calling and trying to get a hold of the right people. So if that doesn't happen, I might have to end up moving to a different clinic, but right now, fingers crossed that I can get in with this one because I know them and I know the results and I trust them. Right now the communication is a little, but that is the main goal. I am, you know, I got a nice big paycheck from a commercial job. A lot of people have pointed it out that they have seen it on TV, which is super cool, and I'm really happy that they reused it because I got a nice paycheck, which is going to, like, you know, pay for me getting my tits chopped off, which is awesome. Thank you so much for reusing the commercial, because, you know, I could use with less titties in my life. So anyways, I'm super excited for the surgery. I'm terrified. I hate needles. I've never really gotten, I've never gotten surgery in my entire life. Actually, that's a lie. When I was younger, my front teeth, I didn't have my front teeth till I was like 11 and a half. That's a story for another time. If you want to know more about me, I'll maybe do a Q&A and you can ask me down below. Anyways, that's like the only time. I don't even know if that was surgery. But yeah, I'm terrified of that, but I am willing to go through that. I'm willing to go through getting the drains in my armpits, which I'm terrified of. I was like really hoping I wouldn't get it, but during my consultation, he said that that is what's gonna happen, is I'm gonna have the drains for about a week. So I'm gonna go through it. I can go through the healing process as long as I can get rid of these. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to come off, I don't want to give anybody my anxiety through this video, but I'm just really anxious about it. I'm trying not to talk with this one hand, the other one's holding my notes. But like, it's just, I want it to be done now. Like, I need it, I need this. And like, it needs to be done in the next like month or two. Like, this needs to happen, and I'm going to make it happen. I've been manifesting it, and I've been like constantly on it. Again, after this video, I'm probably gonna call in again to be like, hey, what's going on? Why haven't I gotten an email back yet? Why haven't I gotten a call? I need an appointment. So that's like a major thing that I'm totally going in for. I'm not really sure about these bangs. I thought it would make me feel more me and edgy, and like for a little bit it did, but like I cut them really short, and now I don't know. I kind of like when it's longer and it makes my face longer, so maybe I'll look into other hairstyles because I don't know what's going on with this. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, I used to be on testosterone. This was a few years back. I was on it for about 6-ish months. I didn't do the needles because, again, terrified of needles. I did the gel, and then I moved on to patches, I believe is the route I took. And I just found out that that wasn't for me, and that's totally okay to go through that and discover for yourself, like firsthand, that that's not for you. I know a couple people that have done that. I'm not like, you know, against it or whatever. It's just not something that I want to do personally, and it is something that you have to do for the rest of your life. So it's a pretty big deal. But I think that having top surgery will satisfy my dysphoria about most things. Like, I do like that my voice did drop from taking testosterone, which was really nice. I would like it to drop a little bit more, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. You can't pick and choose what you want from it. I don't know. I do know you can't pick and choose what you want from it, but I'm really happy that my voice did lower from it and whatnot, so that was nice. I don't know, my face didn't really change. I look pretty much the same. I just wanted to let you guys know. Honestly, I think that like I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys, anyone out there that is kind of new to this channel or just sees this video, that being a trans non-binary person is a-okay. And I know it must be hard. Like, it must be hard to have a chest and be a trans non-binary person. Like, it's making me so unhappy, like unbelievably unhappy. Like, I used to love looking at myself in the mirror, like pretty much like shirtless and like naked, but like now it's just not. It's really uncomfortable, and I get worried every day. I'm like, please don't get bigger, because I don't want to get like the double mastectomy. Like, I'm already terrified of the surgery. Getting something like that is just so intense. But like, I would do it if that's what had to be done, but I just don't want it to get to that point. I just want them gone. So yeah, we're hoping for that. I'm also like stressed and like a little anxious about how it's going to affect my job, because like I'm obviously not going to really introduce this idea of me getting the surgery until like it's actually booked and whatnot, because once it's booked, then I can bring it up to my agency and my mother agent, being like, hey, by the way, I need this amount of time off because I'm going to be getting top surgery. And I don't think it will affect too much of my work, but it might. And that's, I mean, if that's what comes from it, that's what comes from it. But I'm like, I'm hoping that it'll show more of me, like when I take digital or Polaroids, you know, from modeling, which is like just like the plain test shot thingies of you in your plain clothes and like bathing suit, that it'll be okay for me to not have to wear like womanly clothes. And like, if I don't want to wear high heels, I don't have to, because I'm not technically a woman, and like I know that I'm on the women's board, but like I don't know, like I want to be able to represent myself, even though like in an industry that doesn't really represent people like me. I don't know, I'm hoping that I can maybe do some like game changing and, you know, screwing up the system a little bit with it. I don't know, I'm not sure exactly how, like if me getting a top surgery is going to change anything really for like my work and my job. I know it's going to change it for myself personally and how I see myself and my confidence level and all of that. And yeah, but like I don't know if that's gonna be a detriment to modeling. I don't know if that's gonna be like the end of my career for modeling, or if it's going to actually help it in some way. So I guess we'll see, time will tell. And yeah, again, they, them pronouns, so that's a me or just Jude. And if you guys have any questions, I could maybe do a question and answer to the best of my knowledge and opinions and perspective about being a trans non-binary person, or questions about gender or things like that. So let me know if that's something you're interested in, and maybe I can grab some comments down below, grab some comments from my Instagram. But yeah, let me know if that's something you're interested in. I'm open to doing that type of thing. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching me just talk about my journey and what's going on with me, kind of updating you on where I'm at right now, hopefully top surgery will be coming in the next few months. Please leave it a big thumbs up, leave me some comments down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe already. I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm scared that my nipples are gonna look weird because they're female nipples, but if they look weird, I'm just gonna pierce them.